All right, Bitcoin Hoodie Guy coming back to you with another video. So today we're going to be talking about Crypto Crew University's 5.3 theory. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. Before we get into that, could you please Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? Here his theory is that you have the percentage from the bottom of the bear market to the top of the bull market. And so for each market cycle, if you say right here, this one was 320,000%. If you divide it by 5.3, roughly you get 60,000%. Divide that by 5.3, then you get, roughly 11,400. And then, so where we end up is it's roughly around 400% that he's predicting from a $15,000 something bottom. So he's predicting a $79,000 top at the theoretical top, which should be, roughly it's about 18 months after the Bitcoin halving. So you're looking somewhere at the end of 2025, quarter four. So here, someone else right here, Wolves of Crypto, and I'll link this video by Crypto Crew University. I'll put this in the description. I'll also put this video by Wolves of Crypto. He is saying, and his thesis is saying there's a few reasons why, and he likes Crypto Crew University, thinks Steve over here is doing lots of good work. But Wolves of Crypto is basically, his argument is it's unsustainable, because if you think about it, so if Bitcoin only goes to $79,000 in the next top and it has a pullback of 50%, that basically the 5.3 theory, Bitcoin will never go to an all-time high again. Basically, it'll go up to 79,000, pull back, because after 400%, then you're looking at an 80% gain, so it won't even 2x. And with, if it has a 50% drawdown, then it can never get back to its all-time high. So that's the main point that Wolves of Crypto is making, unsustainable. He's saying that there's better ways to predict, there's better models to predict what the price could potentially be. And he thinks that the 5.3 theory basically says that, we should get up to maybe an new all-time high next year. Well, the 5.3 theory does that, but a lot of data suggests that at some point between the halving and the end of 2024, we could see a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And at that point, if we hit a new all-time high, 70,000, then there would only be not that, 15% to go up. There maybe 10%, 15% to go up. And so he's saying that implies there'll be no 2025 bull market. And he's factoring in that that's always the bullish time where the most amount of money is flying in. There's the most excitement. And so those are some of the main points he's bringing up. Let me know what you think about that. Personally, I feel like that somewhere around $130,000 to $150,000 could be a realistic spot for Bitcoin to land. Now, this is just basically going off right here. If you look at the 2013 bull run, the peak date, and then the bottom after the peak date. So I'm just looking at the peak date. So basically the 2013, top had just under, basically it's called $1,200. And so then from there you went, in $1,200, you went to almost $20,000 at the next top. So there is diminishing gains with Bitcoin. So really that was, if you look at what Bitcoin did from the 2013 peak to the 2017 peak, that was like a 17x basically. And then off this last one, it was a little bit more than a 3x, from just under 20,000 to just under 69,000. So actually, if you say, and this isn't looking at a bunch of formulas, this is just a layman kind of doing a quick look. But if you look at the if there is some laws of diminishing returns, now 79,000 obviously plays into that, but that doesn't give you very much gains. But if you say that it did a 2x, it did basically it did a little over a 3x last time. So say it did a 2x, then that could put you at around $130,000, $140,000. So to me, that feels like something that's kind of realistic. I know that, Crypto Crew University is calling for a $79,000 Bitcoin. And then you have, I know Brian Cohen's calling 90 to 100,000. So for some reason, and it's, there's people a lot smarter than me there. Feels like $130,000 on the table. So I know that a lot of people are calling for 200 to 500,000. You never truly know, but all these theories and formulas, they're right until they're wrong. So if with $130,000, you're still fitting into the laws of diminishing returns, but also still seeing some pretty good gains. So far we're already We've already did almost a 2x. You know, we did pull back, but we did about a 2x since the bottom. So that's already 100% gains. So we'll see. But I think that some of the things, it could be a catalyst coming. A Bitcoin spot ETF in the United States, BlackRock, etc. You know, and there'll be some other players trying to see if they can capture some of that Bitcoin spot ETF market. There's going to be a supply shock, obviously, with the halving coming in April, May 2024, depending on how many blocks are mined, you know, how quickly, but roughly somewhere between kind of the first week or two of April to May. U.S. will most likely have to lower rates and start printing money. It's reaching the end of its, you know, reserve currency status. It's still pretty strong. You know, there's not really a great competitor to step up. The Euro's got its own set of problems. China's got its own set of problems. BRICS definitely has its own set of problems. And there's also things, you know, there's many more catalysts, but there's other things like, you know, Tesla resuming Bitcoin sales. You got a Bitcoin candidate for president in Argentina that's had a lot of problems with its currency. So, I mean, what if Argentina, that's a lot bigger country than El Salvador. So, you know, then Tesla, you know, now that the Bitcoin sustainability on the mining is over 50%, and Tesla and Elon said that they could resume sales in Bitcoin if, you know, that gets over 50%. So that's always a possibility if you get any other big companies like that using Bitcoin. So there's some catalysts on the horizon. And so say we get to, you know, $40, $50, $60,000 next year at some point, and some of this stuff really starts happening and there's a lot more excitement. To me, it feels like 130,000 could be potentially realistic, but time will tell. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think about the Bitcoin 5.3 theory. Are you on the side of wolves of crypto? And let me know what you think the price could get at the bull run top that should be coming at the end of 2025. Thanks for watching and have a good day.